Got the bottom half welded. I made the decision where I didn't really feel it necessary to weld a bead all the way down the V. It ain't that serious. It's just a fire pit. So I decided to just do 3 nice little welds on each piece. So 6 all together holding on. So I got the 3 right there, the 3 right there. Got these 3. Oh yeah, I did grind this piece a little bit to clean up the metal a little bit before I just welded it on there. So now I just gotta flip it back over and see about how this piece is gonna fit onto here. Oh, get it together, people. Getting it together. Piece by piece, part by part. I had this flipped over, sitting the right way, should I say, with these tabs, these 4 tabs lined up with this. But when I did that, there was like maybe an 1.5 inch gap between the tab and this bar here. So I was going to drill it down first and weld it or bolt it together so this would come on and off. But this is so thick, I decided, well, I don't really need to be able to take it on and off, or separate these two. So I kind of grinded these down a little bit. And what I was going to do was just put a weld right in here onto here. But what I wasn't expecting is the 1 inch or 1.5 inch almost gap between the bottom of this and this because of these 2 plates. I got basically the plate and the ring. The thickness of the plate and the ring makes too big of a gap. So I was sitting there staring at it for like 5 minutes, and I decided, well, let me flip it over, upside down, so to say, and see how that flies. I kind of like it. I kind of like it better this way, and let me explain why. I have these notches. I believe it'll be easier to fill these. I might be able to do something with these. Or I might even leave these open to be able to get the ash out of there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this yet. I still don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but having these tabs on the top, I'm kind of liking that better because then that gives me options to where I got 4 tabs on the bottom. I was thinking about cutting these off at first. And I was like, nah, before I waste time cutting these off, let me flip it upside down, and now I'm kind of liking the 4 tabs kind of catty corner to these and this because that gives me 4 mounting options to where I can set something on top of this and bolt it down. I can make it go taller. I can mount a lid system on here. I think I'm gonna do it like this. This is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have these 4 tabs at the top. So it gives me the options in the future to do whatever I want to with this. And worst case scenario, I can always cut them off, and it'd be a lot easier to cut off all the way up there than it would be down there. And it also puts the windows a little bit lower, which I kind of like the windows a little bit lower than a little bit higher. Plan now is to, probably tomorrow, I think I'm done messing with this. I've been messing with this all day. I'm gonna sleep on it, figure out if I'm gonna do it like this or put it back the other way, but I'm kind of liking like this better. And if I do it like this, all I gotta do is just grind this and then grind the inside of here and then put some fat welds right there, along the inside, and close this inside up. And then this would be mounted. This would be all one piece. Then I can just kind of add on to it from there. So I've been messing with this all day. I'm getting tired. And when you start to get tired, you start really making mistakes, and you just try to rush through it. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get this all the way done today. So I'm just gonna keep with the theme a little at a time. Okay, just got back from the metal yard and got my final piece to my metal art project here. Uh-oh. So I gotta get that cleaned up, modified, and welded onto what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today. I might do it tomorrow. We will see. Rough day yesterday. Okay, I literally spent my whole weekend working on my metal art project, but I wasn't even gonna work on this today. But I figured I at least want to get this piece cleaned up and get it ready for tomorrow so I can cut it and weld it. But I want to get it cleaned up, see what I'm working with. So this is a little before shot. One side is rusty. The other side looks like it's been, I don't know if it's paint or powder coated or what. It looks like it's brown. But all this to come off both sides. That's the plan. All right. Okay. So far so good. It's coming along pretty good. I still got to flip it over and do the other side, which is painted or powder coated. But so far the rusty part's coming pretty clean. Well, the other side was not so easy. It was definitely some kind of a brown powder coating, which is very odd to me. I'm not sure why anybody would only powder coat one side, but be that as it may, it clogged up the grinding disc real quick. So now it's on to plan B. Try to do it the easy way. Didn't take, so now I'm gonna try to do it the harder way. And see if I can get this cleaned up with some 80 grit sandpaper and the DA. It's never easy, people. Okay. The old Harbor Freight DA and some good 80 grit Velcro sandpaper got the job done. Got both sides cleaned up pretty good. There you have it. It looks a lot better than when I started. So at this point, the next stage of this, I have to cut this in 4 pieces. I'm not sure. There's a lot more modifications I'm gonna do to this. But first, but I did get it cleaned up. So mission accomplished. That's probably all I do for the day. I'm not really in the mood to cut this. I know if I start cutting it, then I'm gonna just keep on going, and I just don't have the time to mess with it right now, and I got other stuff I wanna do today. I'm happy with just getting a little small goal accomplished on my metal art project. You know, last 2 over the weekend, I got a lot of big goals accomplished, so it's getting down to the wire. It's almost finished. So I'm just gonna stop right here, and that's what's going on this fine Monday morning. Just out here putting in work. I don't know, I think I might be addicted to working on metal. I told myself I wasn't gonna cut this out, and I actually have to be somewhere in an hour, so I gotta get ready to go, get cleaned up and stuff, but here I am. Out here playing with tools, still cutting metal. I'm about to do this last cut, and after this last cut, I'm done for real. Cutting it in 4 pieces. I found out this is the easiest way right here. Oh, somebody help me, please. This is the last piece. I have bought it from the metal yard to go on my metal art fire pit project. I just cut this piece in half. I just figured out, I tried to cut it with that at first and it was taking too long. And then I tried to break out the big gun, which was a Sawzall, but that was a little too violent and really wasn't, I didn't have the right blade. It's more for thicker metal. So I ended up with using this right here. Old trusty Harbor Freight air-powered little jigsaw thing. I forgot the official name for it, but just cut it hole by hole, and it just kind of cut on through there. So I got it cut in half, and I got to cut it again, and these will be the 4 window covers for the fire pit. Now I got pretty far on the fire pit over the weekend. I didn't really film a lot on Sunday because I was in a rush trying to get it. Thought I was going to get it done, but realized I wasn't. And towards the end, I ended up slicing my finger open, so I just didn't really film a lot. And right now, I only got 1 motorcycle out. The rest of them are in the way, and it's kind of buried in the back of the garage. So I'll show you where I'm at with it tomorrow, but for today, I'm trying to get this done before I got to go. And today's mission is just to, after I sliced my finger open on the fire pit, I didn't even want to look at it on today, so I'm just going to focus on this piece. Once I make these final 2 cuts, I'll be done for the day. I'll show you where I'm at with it tomorrow, but I got pretty far over the weekend. So here I go. 2 more cuts, and I will be done for the day. Alright, you get the idea, but this is a lot easier to do with two hands, so I ain't really have time to set the tripod up. But this has been pretty much how I'm doing it. Just cutting it, following the hole, going hole from hole. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright, people. Thanks for watching Hunter Spoke Riders. Subscribe today to not miss a video. You want to hit that little bell like so? Easy. Don't forget about the notifications. All you gotta do is go up there and click it just like that. Slide on down there, hit that save button, and then you won't miss a video. It's that easy.